Hello, this is Brett Lonsdale from Lightning Tools, and I'm here to show you the new Lightning Migrator for Office 365. So, first of all, a little bit about Lightning Tools. So we're a company that's been around for around 9 years now, developing tools for Microsoft SharePoint, including permissions management, content aggregation, business connectivity services, social, and also data visualization products. We have offices in the UK and also in the US with around about 7,000 customers worldwide. So one of our latest tools is the Migrator, and the purpose of this tool is to enable you to migrate content from your on-premises SharePoint environment to Office 365. And the tool uses the new Microsoft Office 365 migration API. So that means that you can migrate this content without suffering from any of the throttling issues that Microsoft have put in place for performing a migration using the CSOM API that most vendor migration tools use. So first of all, we'll have a look at how we can use this tool. So with the tool itself, you can basically point it at your Office 365 site collection, providing a username and password that we're going to run in context with. And once we've saved that information, the tree view will be built around that site collection, allowing us to effectively copy content to it, either by selecting entire webs or sites, or selecting individual lists or libraries that we want to migrate. So we have our site collection. You can see that we've got a newly created team site within Office 365 called Microsoft Webinar, and we have a document library in there. Underneath the source column is my SharePoint on-premises environment, so I can expand the web applications within inside that on-premises environment and expand the site collection that I'm interested in, and within it I can go through and select the library that I want to migrate. So the information that we're going to be migrating for the purpose of this video isn't that great, but you can literally migrate thousands of documents in one go, and they will be uploaded to your Azure storage environment before the job takes place and copies that content through to Office 365. So within inside our team sites, over on the left hand side here, we've just got a couple of files that we're going to copy, and this is where we're going to copy them to inside my Office 365 newly created team site with the document library. So once we've selected the source document library, we're going to go across and select the target document library, map those two together so we can see that they're mapped at the bottom here, and then click migrate. So that will perform the migration job for us. Now you'll notice here in the log that the first thing it's doing is creating a package. So that package is going to contain lots of DAT files and also the manifest XML explaining how to migrate this content. It's then going to go ahead and upload that content to the Azure storage, and from there it's going to make a single CSOM call in order to copy that content into the Office 365 document library. Now, even though that is a CSOM call, that call is taking place in the Microsoft Data Center on the local area network, so it's effectively a fast copy and not an upload from your environment remotely. So you can see that the export is finished. That means it's created the package. It's converted the package. It will be now taking place to upload it. So that content is now being uploaded to the Azure environment, and we can see that the job has also been submitted. So once the job is submitted, we're really in the hands of Microsoft in order to basically push that content out into the library. So we'll have a look here now, but it may not be there. Let's just refresh that. So it's not there just yet. So it depends when the timer job takes place, but we'll come back in and check that momentarily. So to explain how this works, as I mentioned, you could manually migrate content to Office 365. If you were to manually migrate it, then basically you're using the same CSOM API that users of Office 365 will be using. And this is the way that a lot of third-party vendors also used to migrate content was using CSOM. However, that caused some performance issues, so Microsoft began to throttle the CSOM for a single account that was uploading thousands of documents, and that is the reasoning behind them coming up with the new Office 365 migration API, which effectively allows you to upload that content to Azure storage, and then they can migrate it to the document library at the best point in time. So this just shows what's taking place. We create the package, it's uploaded to Azure storage, and then the job is submitted to the document library. Now you don't need to have a tool to do this. You can do this using PowerShell or also code. So either way the API is available, but this shows you some of the syntax for the PowerShell that you'll be creating for each list or library that you want to migrate to the Office 365 environment. So first thing you would do is create the Azure Blob Storage. You would then use the commandlets shown, so the migration package, to specify what content you want to migrate and create a package, and that will include the manifest XML, a number of other files like user group XML and so on. You will then submit that to the Azure store. So you will pass across the account key and the account name for the storage location, and then you'll submit the job. And the submitting of the job basically instructs Microsoft to go ahead and copy that content using CSOM. You can also get the job status at any point, so you can see when that job is going to be executed, and you can also remove the job as well from your Azure environment when you like. So the package itself contains a number of DAT files and XML files, as pointed out. So you'll be able to see these on your file system once you've created the job. With the Lightning Migrator, you can create the package and choose to upload it at a later date, or reopen that package as well if you want to migrate it to another list or library inside your environment. So within Azure, you'll see the container for your data, and you'll see that held in the queue before the CSOM call is made to copy that job. So let's just take a look, see if we can see that inside our Azure environment. So as I click onto blobs here, we should be able to see the job that we just submitted. So it would be around about 6:17 p.m. So here it is. So we can select that and see the content waiting to be migrated. So let's have a look, see if that has actually been copied across yet. So here we are in the on-prem environment, and let's just reload this document library. And there's the content in Office 365. So we didn't have to write any PowerShell. We just simply created the job by selecting the target and the source, and clicked migrate, and the rest was done for us using the tool. So we are looking forward to your feedback. If you have any feedback or any questions on the tool, please get in touch. My email address is brett@lightningtools.com. The tool isn't launched yet, but will be very, very soon, so keep an eye out on lightningtools.com, or also on our Facebook and Twitter accounts as well. Okay, many thanks.